you doing? My name is Joseph Charles Colin, the new face of art. Canvas gold bars at the ounce price every day forever. So let's get this one done. Not happy with this one. Do I hit that again? Just leave it. You know what? I could hit this side again, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. The gold streak is there. That's the gold vein that goes back into your wall. If this is up in your wall, that pays you the ounce price every day forever. I'm going to leave it because maybe somebody would really like one that's kind of minimal color. Maybe, I don't know. See what happens. Maybe somebody would be happy with it. Uh-oh. Notice. Kind of like this one, so I'm going to be really careful. Ooh. Nice. Nice, very nice. Make sure to put ink away so I don't get it over everything. I like this one. Let's get some style. That's your fingerprint. Fingerprint is different than every other painting because it shows a little bit of white and different patterns in the gold, and every single one's different. That's the fingerprint. And then your gold streak is right there. It's right there. Very nice. Canvas gold bar number 67. 67, guys. It's a nice one. Somebody kind of requested one that didn't have no black on it anyways. See what the gold price is today. So gold price was about $1,811.25 or something like that. It was the high, but right now it's $1,808.80. $1,808.80 right now. 12/11/2020 So this, like last week's, is the most expensive canvas gold bar. I'm still waiting on that world record price of $1,900. It has to get over $1,929. Has to basically hit $1,930 for the world gold price record in the world. You never know. Second got an itch. So forever these go up. It's like a gold mine on your wall. It's priced with an ounce of gold today, and it'll be priced forever from today's gold price. Doesn't matter what it is in the future. If it goes up or goes down, doesn't matter. It's locked in at this price, whatever you see in the title. And this is technically, it is the most expensive canvas gold bar of all my gold bars. I'm at 67 of them, and yeah, it's expensive. So tell an interesting little story. Now, somebody told me they watched a documentary how they were authenticating some old masters' works and some art that artists in the past never signed their work, or for some reason they haven't signed it, and they literally track some of the paintings down by DNA, like a hair follicle in the paint, and so on. Now, one lady says if your art gets really big and there's a lot of money involved, she could see that since I paint my art with my face, chances are some DNA from my face will get into the. That's on my screen. Got a little dirt on my screen in the corner. That say people are disputing if this is real or not. They might go in there and look for a piece of my DNA off my face, and it could be in there. And that's how they might authenticate it. If we're talking in 20 years, it's 10 million bucks, or 50 years, it's 25 million. It's probably way more than that because the gold price is so high. And remember, so this painting is going to be called just DNA, or mDNA from my DNA, or was it CDNA? Or maybe JCC DNA. Maybe that's what the name of this painting is going to be. JCC DNA. That technically it's on all of my paintings, and maybe that's how they'll authenticate it. So I'm sure they could. I'm sure there's a little. I don't know. This paint is just on the surface of my face and everything, but I don't know if. I think maybe it's just paint. I don't know if there is DNA in there, but chances are there is. But maybe they'll have some kind of machine that can detect it without touching the painting in the future. Chances are that's going to happen. So this is 67. Actually, I'm going to put JCCD in there. So this is number 67. Chuck Joseph Charles Colin. That's the name of this. So it's not going to be a long video tonight, guys. I'm tired. It's after midnight. I had enough today. Long day. It's going to be a long work week. That's my authentication thing. If you want to authenticate this in the future, that's what the back looks like, just in case these become so sought after. Because I don't know what's going to happen, guys. It's that simple. You could be watching this right now, and the odd person watches it just to have a laugh, thinking that, oh, there's no way that these little tiny paintings would be multi-millions of dollars. But you know, the one painting that's all black, that's about this big, did that painting, which is worth like $4 or $5 million right now, that's all just black, you think that's worth? People in the world say it is. So why can't people in the world over time? And trust me, as time goes on, people are going to be looking at these, and either people will be laughing at them for the next hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, oh, this guy back in year 2000. From 2015, what is it? When did I start these? 2015, 16, or 2017? Can't remember when the first canvas was done. It's about 3 years ago now. And people call it crazy and everything, and pipe. People have called my art a pipe dream. But you know what? What's more powerful than me saying it is being in this video forever, saying it. And long after I'm gone, people can look back and say, "Oh, I wonder whatever happened to those Joseph Charles Colin paintings." And then magically someday people might see the value in it, and it will go on forever. Or maybe somebody else has told me, and that's, people talk about my art all the time. People actually get really sick of me talking about my art because I'm trying to drill into people's heads that I'm not going away, and then this is my dream. And it's not just for me, it's everybody else out there that owns a Joseph Charles Colin. I want them to know that this is the price of the art, and it could happen. Could happen. You have a piece of art that could go up in value forever, and I really started to believe over time here that some people are starting to take me seriously, and the art world itself is taking me seriously. Odd person is happy with my people that own my art are happy with it, and they just want to be part of history just in case it happens. Is basically what it is. $67 canvas gold bars, 67 face paint, first transferred to canvas. Just that alone is, wow, that's a lot of work. That's just the canvas gold bars. We're not talking about the 110 by 10s I did before that with my painting with my face, which is happens to be another one right here. This is number 27. This one is over a million. This is about a million minutes and some. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to look. You want to take a look. It's canvas number 27. It's one of the first ones. Nice one. The blue that you see in there is actually white. It just kind of, the air kind of, is this one coated? This one's even coated. The air changes the white to blue with just the way it happens. There's nothing to do about it. Some do, some don't. I don't know. It's a very nice one, actually. This one's coated. This one's coated like 3 times. You can kind of see that there. See how it's shiny? It's coated 3 times, so the war paint's locked in there. Plus, the odd one, people feel more comfortable that, my face painted with my face is locked onto the painting, and there's like a barrier. You know what I mean? And a lot of the canvas gold bars are probably going to be coated soon. I just coated some that needed to be coated. Time is our friend. Time is our ally. Every single painting in the world is priced not by time. It's over there. Joseph Charles Colin, all the people that own my art, we all stand alone over there. And we are owners of Joseph Charles. And I say me, owners of Joseph Charles Colin painting, because what happens is once this is painted, this is painted by the warrior. Me, Joseph Charles Colin, outside the war paint, with the war paint off my face, I just become a collector of my own art. You understand what I'm saying? It might sound weird to you, but this is like a conjured. And I don't. You ever think where I get the war paint? from. I literally just paint, paint, and I don't even have a pattern. Sometimes I have a pattern in my head. I'll see something during the week, and then next thing I'll put it in my face. But and this, I didn't even put really like straight lines. I want to be kind of soft. I didn't want to, all the other ones are kind of like, I want it to be like blended, like really lightly. That's what this is. And you can see the side there. There's a bit of yellow down here, red here. This is gold here. This is a little bit of silver mixed with the gold here. Same thing with it. My art is unique. Every collector of my art is a unique collector. Every gallery that owns my art in the future are unique. And remember, there's only going to be 100 of the 10 by 10s. Some are different, like there's 12. Out of those hundreds, there's some 12 by 12s. There's one actually 14 by 14. And there's one, I think, 4 by 4. Yeah, the very first one's 4 by 4. M&M one is 4 by 4 on wood. So there are some different ones in there, but 90% of them are all 10 by 10s. First 3, I believe I did different sizes because I was just trying to test what the sizes are. And then I said, you know what? Somebody said at the time, oh, you're just trying to do a 10 by 10 of a Warpaint warrior, financial warrior kind of thing. And I just kind of stuck with it. A lot of the ideas that come to my art, and that is coming from different people that own my art, people that follow my art, people that comment on my art. The ideas just come. I only have 33 to go, then I am done. I can't wait till that day, and that's probably around February, March, or January, February, March. Yeah, February, March of 2021. I should be done all these. It's about, it's 4 a month. So, what else can I say, guys? That's about it. DNA. For all the multi-millions, billions of people on this planet. My race, who's the North American treaty status native. North American Indians, like cowboys and Indians, if you understand. Like in Hollywood movies, we don't like to be called Indians. But there's only literally a couple million of us out of billions of people on this planet. So you're getting a piece of art that's made by a rare bunch of people. North American Native treaty status. I'm a treaty status. I have a treaty card. I'm real. This is real. Not necessarily not necessarily want it to be called native art. Now that middle is really nice and crisp, actually. Considering what this stamp has gone through. It's pretty crisp. Let's see. See, this is what I go through when I try to focus it. See, now it focuses. You see how nice that one is? It's very nice. So, what time is it here? 19 minutes and 22 seconds. You are the very few in this world that knows about my art. Maybe less than 1% of the world, or maybe just 1% of the world know that I exist and that this price exists, and this is a art. My art does not go down in price. Never effing will ever go down in price. My art is high end. My art is unique. My art is face painted. Nobody's ever done that. My art is done by medium, not on canvas. And probably every single gallery in the world doesn't have this medium on canvas. What's that worth? It's worth the ounce of gold forever. At the ounce price of gold today. Forever. And I guess that old saying goes, guys, people watching this video, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. There's 3 main rules to my art that I'm going to tell reporters, everybody in the future. Number 1 rule: I'm native with Warpaint, painted to canvas. Number 2 is the medium is very rare, never been done. Nobody's ever thought of putting face paint, theatrical face paint, onto canvas. And number 3 is the price. The price is rock solid, never will go away. Time, grandfather time, will take care of my pricing forever. Any gallery, any collector, any single person out there in the world does not ever have to worry about the price of my art, because time, priced art, prices itself forever. End of story. No ifs, ands, or buts. No shape in any way and form. No shape, way, or form that this is ever going to change with the pricing. You have a Charles Colin on your wall. You remember that every single video, it will sound like a broken record, every single video tells you, every canvas gold bar tells you the ounce price from day one. Every dollar-minute painting tells you from day one. 1 cent a second ones, I've said it in a different pricing thing from way back before it came up with the pricing the new way and everything. But it's 1 cent a second forever, which is like $14.40 or something like that an hour, times 24 times 365 forever. And if you haven't seen the, let's see, let's take another one. Let's see, what I've seen before. 49. Number 49, guys. On incandescent paper. $49 pre-stamped. And this is basically 1 cent a second, which is I think $14.40 or something like that. Every hour for 24 hours, every single day forever. It's like $300 a day. And then each one of these are unique because there's only like 50 of them. There's going to be 50 more in the end to make 100. So there's 300 pieces of art, 100 in each series. And the stamped ones in the future, I'm going to save it for people who wait in line for my shows anywhere in the world. It'll be like gold, silver, and bronze kind of thing, or just number 1, 2, and 3. Who happens to be at the show? 1, 2, and 3. Maybe not if you're waiting in line. Maybe there'll be 1 for waiting in line. You only get 1, but then maybe 2 will be random through the day where everybody has an equal chance at 1. I don't know about that. It's a dream, guys. This is an impossible dream. This is an impossible dream. This is like that lottery ticket that you hold in your hand that you buy, and you say, "Oh, I just bought a lottery ticket. The lottery this weekend is like, say, $1 million," and you dream, but in the end, it's just a piece of paper. You may not win, and the chance of winning is pretty slim. But This is a lottery ticket too. And this lottery ticket's got its own video. This lottery ticket's got its own video of it being made. This lottery ticket has a video that tells you the pricing, and every single person in the world, the pricing. From the upload date, when I painted this today, and it took 25 minutes to record this video, and then literally a minute later, it's up on YouTube, minute to 2 minutes. And then you know that this was finished. If you're watching it as it's finished uploading onto my YouTube, you know I just made it. All of them are like that, except the odd one. I think the only one I delayed like 4 or 5 days was the Toronto Raptors winning, where I predicted them to win. If you watch that video, I predicted them that they're going to win anyways. So, it's simple, guys. Doesn't matter who watches this video and doesn't believe. The fact is I'm real. The fact is this is real. The fact is this art's real. And if you're an art student or anybody out there that loves art and is actually doing art and watching this video, I don't have to explain it to you because you understand already. And if you're an art student, if you're anybody watching this video right now, you got to answer yourself that question. Why can't you sell your art for $1 million? Why can't you? The art world might not like you because a lot of people out there that have art for sale, it's done a million times before. People who do art in a certain way are usually the people that always make it in the world. And you gotta admit, out of the very few in the world that know I exist right now, and you look at the view count of my videos, it's like non-existent. And that will tell you one small little fact. Nobody in the art world knows I exist. Very, very few do. And you wait to that day when every single person in the art world knows who Charles Colin is. And you remember, my art is priced by time and it can never go down. It always goes up. You can't stop it. That's number 3 rule. Number 1 rule, again, is I'm a treaty status North American native, painting my face onto canvas. Number 2, medium that's never been done before onto canvas. Not in any, you go into any gallery now and ask, do you have a theatrical face paint from Broadway that people paint their face for shows and stuff on canvas? Probably not. Number 3, you can ask that gallery and they'll laugh at you. Do you have a time priced art that you buy the piece of art and it goes up forever, never goes down, and anybody could track the price in real time forever? There's no such thing. But you already know the answer to that already, because if you watch my videos, you know there is such a thing. It's been like that for over 3 years now. Only time will tell. And you are special. Because of the billions of people on this planet right now, and the multi-millions of people that love art, and the millions of people that follow art, you are the only one that knows I exist. You are one of the 20 to 30 people that actually watch this video and you know I exist. And you are the very few that are listening to this right now because you probably stuck to the very end of this video. And if you did, then you're a very special person. I thank you.